everyone, welcome to Weekend Box Office, where it looks like Shazam 2, this movie dropped such a huge at the second weekend box office, and John Wick 4 just setting all kind of record at the box office. So John Wick 4 came out during the weekend, and this movie was non-stop trending on Twitter. People who saw this movie, they were really impressed with it. Everybody was liking this movie. Everybody was praising Keanu Reeves and this movie's action. I was like, whoa, people are really liking this movie overall. Of course, this movie is setting a record for its opening weekend box office, surpassing its other movies, which is really very amazing. That means, of course, John Wick movie, all of them were really good. Personally, I cannot pick a movie that I didn't like in this franchise. I really like the third one, first one, the second one, and the fourth one is also so good. Although this movie, it is an R-rated movie, it did open to $73 million at the domestic market. Although initially it was estimated to open $70 million, but it did end up opening to $73 million. So it went over estimate. So that is very amazing for any studio when it goes overboard. And looks like international also it did well. Like it also $64 million it did on international. Total it is sitting at $137 million. John Wick 4, it did cost a little bit more to make. It cost $100 million to make, but it did end up open to $137 million. It is really amazing. Once again, I did see people were so excited to see this movie. Like people who normally are not excited to see any movie, they're like, oh, I gotta see this. Although this movie was 3 hours long, but excitement for this movie was just also, I guess, the word of mouth. People really enjoy overall this movie. Of course, Shazam, the Fury of God, oh, it fell really bad at the overall box office. Looks like it grabbed only, oh man, that's gonna be sad. Then again, it just tells you how the other DCEU movie is going to do. So looks like it only grabbed $9.7 million on its second weekend. It's just sitting at oh man, it's so low. I feel so sad. Although Zachary Levi, he's like Zachary Levi, he tried to create all this drama around this movie. The truth is, nobody were excited about this movie. People are just not excited to see this. That is, I think Shazam character itself can stick around. Zachary Levi, he doesn't need to be done with this franchise. He can still do cameo in other DC movie, because end of the day, his character is very likable. Honestly, I still like Shazam character a lot. The reason for many people are not excited for this movie, I think I can blame it to the villain. The villain never people felt excited. The trailer, marketing, so many things to blame. But overall, this movie is really flop. Although I think this movie will do well at the HBO Max when it will drop on HBO Max. I think that personally, because you know, end of the day, this movie is fun, entertaining. How can this movie be total loss? I don't think it's total loss for Warner Brother. It will do good at the HBO Max. And that was my thought for this weekend box office. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about Shazam falling so hard on the second weekend, and John Wick movies? Oh, this movie is really successful at this point. Let's see what it does on second weekend. I can see this movie crossing 600 million, or maybe not. Maybe it's not 600. 500 something crossing at this point. And that was my thought on this weekend box office. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this number? If you enjoyed this video, don't share my other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.